To Real Auto Reviews. My name is Syed Shiraz Shah, and as you would have guessed by the title, I am going to show you the tractability of this video. See, this video is not only useful for newbies but also for many experienced people or people who think that they are experienced riders. So idiots from autocar, overdrive, power drift, etc. Will tell you that, oh, you know what, you can pull this bike up from this low, such low speeds. Well, you can eat potty as well, but should you be doing that? No, you should not be doing that, right? So people do not understand the difference between tractability and lugging the engine. All right, so if a bike is able to maintain low speeds in high gear without legging the engine, that's a proper tractable motorcycle. Okay, or and the second thing is, long story cut short, I'll tell you the safe speeds where you can pull the bike from in every gear, of course starting from the second gear. And yeah, we'll do the rest of the talking while riding the motorcycle. And is as is customary, okay, people want to see if it can hold or it can start without throttle. It can hold some speed at idle. So yes, it will hold 10 kilometers per hour in first gear at idle. All right, let me show you second as well. See, almost every bike has that low RPM assist nowadays. Almost every, not every motorcycle, but almost every motorcycle. It first came to India in 2015, if I remember correctly. Yes, I tested the Suzuki GSX S1000. What a beautiful motorcycle. That was the first time I experienced low RPM assist, and I think that was the first time India actually saw something like that. And okay, see, the bike is not really happy, but then again, in second gear, for example, if you are looking for something, but then yeah, the clutch has to be completely out. Okay, second gear you can do this. All right, yeah, so I was saying that Suzuki got that to India, and their ex-partners TVS, of course, they learned the majority of their how to make motorcycles from Suzuki, but then unlike Hero, who hardly learned anything from Honda, TVS did take it to another level, as in, like, they were not rendered helpless when Suzuki and TVS, they parted ways. Okay, I know I'm digressing, but then yeah, so good to know information. So yeah, I have full respect to the TVS R&D. They did take it to another level, and after the separation, all of their R&D was, the credit goes to themselves only. All right, but then yeah, there are no two ways about it that initially they learned a lot from Suzuki, which is a good thing. Yeah, so I was saying that they talk about GTT, and I wanted to highlight that almost every motorcycle has that nowadays. So second gear, okay, it's doing what, 12, but then it's not happy. But see, again, in second, you can pull it up from 10, even 10, 12, that's okay. The real thing starts in the higher gears. Okay, so third gear, the bike will maintain a shade above 20. Okay, and in fact it is maintaining what, 18. It's not happy. Now at this point, the majority of brochure readers masquerading as reviewers will tell you, oh, you can pull it up from 20. Okay, like I said, you can eat cow dung as well, but you would not, right? You should not. See, there is protest, okay, and then there is a gray area, okay, wherein you would not feel it, okay, the majority would not feel it, but then that gray area is where you will be lugging the engine. So for example, in third, okay, if you'll slip the clutch at 15 kilometers per hour, okay, you are doing injustice, you are harming the clutch, you are lugging the engine, okay, you are actually torturing, you know, your crank bearings. Do not do that. And then you're actually lugging the engine even if, you know, the clutch is fully out, okay, and you doing this. See, now from 18 to 20 you will feel that, oh, you know what, yeah, I could feel the protest. But what about 20 onwards? No, you should not be doing that, okay. I'll tell you exactly the speed below which you will have to shift down to second. You should. So I'll tell you what, the safe speed to, you know, pull this bike up from in third gear, okay, would be 30 kilometers. Okay, you drop down below 30, please shift down to second. All right, in fact I would actually shift up to third, okay, at above 40. Let me show it to you again. Okay, second, this is where I'll put third. Okay, once again, see, you know, with experience, okay, you will learn that although there is no lurching, but the bike is not really happy, the engine is not happy, it is happy post 30 kilometers per hour in third gear. Okay, so shift down to third, to second, below 30. The moment you come down, the moment you go below 30 kilometers per hour in third gear. Then over a period of time it would become muscle memory. Okay, now fourth gear. Again, noobs would tell you that, yeah, you can pull it up from 30 kilometers, but like I said, I'll not repeat the analogy, but then, you know, you should not be doing that. Okay, see, yes, 40 kilometers per hour would be it, not 30, not 35. Okay, 40, you can pull it up from 40 kilometers per hour in fourth gear, which means the moment you go below 40, okay, shift down to third. So let me keep this short then. Okay, fifth gear, it would be 50 kilometers per hour. You can pull it up, but then it's not really happy. Okay, I really have to be honest. Okay, let's try that again. 50. You can do that, you can do that. Okay, but yeah, make sure that, you know, it does not go to, you know, it does not go below 50. Okay, see, I'm keeping the needle above 50. Okay, the moment it actually goes to 50 and even 49, I can sense that it's not happy. Okay, Now it's happy. Yeah, try to keep it, 50 would be the bare minimum. Ideally 55 it is. So the moment you see in 5th gear the needle dropping below 60, okay, just be prepared to downshift, the moment it goes below 55. All right. And 6th, as you would have guessed, 60. Yeah, the moment the moment you go below 60 in 6th gear, downshift to 5th, and by the time, for example, if your speed drops down to 50, downshift to 4th. All right. And let me tell you, you have to do this from day one. Do not be afraid to rev. Okay, you'll do more harm to your engine by lugging it than by revving it. In fact, you would do no harm to your engine if you are revving it sensibly. That basically means that not in neutral, and you are not redlining the engine while running in. All right, even while running in, okay, maintain this procedure, and find an empty highway, preferably early in the morning. Take it up to 80, 90, bring it back to 80, 70, again take it back to 80, 90, bring it back to 70, 80. Do this for the first 500 kilometers. Get your oil changed. I would change it a lot early, but yeah, you can, you should, there is no harm in sticking to, the first service kilometer mandate by Triumph. Thereafter, I would suggest you, try to change it more frequently. I'm not asking you to change it every 500 kilometers, but yeah, don't stick to that obnoxiously long interval. Yeah, so 6th gear, 60 kilometers would be the minimum. And yeah, guys, that was the long and short of it. You do that, your engine will thank you, and then you can thank me in return. And if you want to thank me right now, you can subscribe and hit that like button, leave a comment as well. Okay, and I shall see you soon in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.